And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. That is good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Exum kicks to Gobert. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Durant. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A moment now to see the numbers for Durant. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Cantor. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And Westbrook, here we go. He kicks to Kerr. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Hood, the pass to Lyles. Nato, Adams defending. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And that one's good.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Westbrook dishes to Curry. The three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Gregory, he's covered by Westbrook. Now the dish to Hood. Kicks it to Booker. Nato misses off the left iron. The Thunder leading by 3. Morrow kicks to Curry. And stolen by Booker. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Lyles. Jazz passing it around. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with...
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving.
Well, the desire is there and sounds like the commitment that he's... And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Cantor is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now we're in this quick break and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 12 points for Kevin Durant.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here's Hood. Another miss by Utah. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside Durant. Unloads from 9. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
inside. Burks the pass to Booker. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Outside Westbrook.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
There's the pass to Adams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First in shooting percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
The Jazz have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the Trailblazers ended up having a lot of troubles. He had 6 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. He shot a very low percentage from the field, uncharacteristically low. We'll be curious to see how he responds here in this one, guys.
Good work as always, Doris. Thank you. Well, we haven't seen too many games, guys, like that out of him before.
And you know what? I'm thinking we'll see a different guy here tonight. Hard to imagine he'd have back-to-back bad games.
Yep, forget about back-to-back bad games on an individual basis. What he really wants to avoid are back-to-back losses.
From deep. Cannot hit. So Utah will take it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
Shot's good by Lyles.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Westbrook gets a screen from Curry. Off the screen. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 7 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Nato, and it's blocked by Curry. And so that's the end of the first half. Oklahoma City out.
Kevin, you obviously found...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground. And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Cantor. Morrow comes in for Nick Collison. Curry's checked in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Burks, they're back. Then there's Favors, and it's Santos in its center. Jazz trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Ingles dishes to Burks. Uncovered. Good. Burks has got 13.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Stick it too much.
Here's Durant, and again it's Oklahoma City.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And Favors kicks to Ingles. Now here's Burks, guarded by Curry. Burks' shot is good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
It's Curry with the drive. Can't hit. Great D that time from Favors. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Ingles, poked away. And there's the feed to Payne. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Payne's got his second basket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Outside Curry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. The Thunder have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Payne. Nato, he's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. From the corner. No good from Booker.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the basket by Curry.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Nato, he's covered by Westbrook. Nato, and too long on the shot.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all with a block.
And that one's good.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Gregory. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team. And
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. And Utah with a change here, too. Derek Favors checked in for Booker. The Thunder leading by 12. Curry in a 2-guard. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Enes Kanter. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Left side Durant. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Nato, he's covered by Collison. And Favors kicks to Hood. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Curry. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Free throw good, Curry.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Here's Favors, and Utah again with the bucket.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
That's a wall.
Excellent D from Kanter.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Kanter, the pass to Curry. He's feeling it. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And now 24 points for Russell Westbrook.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Favors. Again, Favors missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Oklahoma City.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Jazz.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Durant. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Here's Ingles. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Curry. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Russell, obviously your ability to attack.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this.